Good morning, Neil. Sean Reitmeyer, the federal contracts guy.
Oh, hey man, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just had to pick up my daughter from high school real quick. She's just had enough for the day, so I said okay. So,
My
um,
wife and I raised two boys. If I had a dollar for every time they wanted to get picked up from school.
yeah, we would be a little bit more better off, at least anxiety wise. Oh
Neil,
well.
Neil, what kind of business are you in?
So that was another thing I was gonna throw at you. I got hooked up and calling these fiber optic um, and custom command trailers for a gentleman out of Louisiana, and he sells these things to Fortune 500s and state and everything. And that was something I was going to hit you up about. Was I've been watching and listening to the videos and stuff like that out there that you send to me, and I'll catch them just as soon as I can. And that was one of the things I had listened to. Yeah, you sell to the government, you know, and you can sell to the government. And I was like, well, dang, that's another option and stuff like that. And then I heard one podcast that said something about the guy was like, oh yeah, well, I could have made that kind of money, and then, but I don't have the $5 grand for that class. And I said, oh, there's a class. But then I listened in, and you're like, yeah, you could have had me on 911 call. You know what I mean? I was like, huh? I mean, it comes down to, okay, put this. If he just put out the $5 grand, he could have made the $34,000 profit.
Yeah, it
Like,
was even worse than that. He could have made over 50 grand on it with the change order. I was so pissed
yes,
about that.
yeah. I
And the
kind of
thing is
grasped
when he
that.
was telling me that, I knew while he was talking that the opportunity was gone. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't tell him the answer, because it didn't fucking matter. There was
No.
nothing that could be done about it.
Uh. Uh.
Oh my god,
Uh.
I'm still pissed about it.
Yeah, and it's like every situation is going to have its own scenario. Even if you gave them the chocolate chips, the oven was off. It
Yeah,
wasn't good,
that
you
was the
know.
thing. You're exactly right. That's a perfect analogy. Even if I
Yeah,
had given him the chocolate chips,
yeah,
the oven was gone.
yeah.
There was nothing that could be done about it, and so there was no
No.
reason to even beat him up about it. I'd just tell him,
Mm-mm,
hey, the
mm-mm,
opportunity's gone. Don't lose
mm-mm.
sleep over it.
Uh,
It's just gone.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
And it's easy. It seems like as easy as hard as the first one came, it was easy. It sounds like they're easy to come by. Oh, I got it. And then they guys, you know, they got all these technical questions that I'm not familiar with, but I bet if I dug in, I would learn them all, of course. So I heard the one gentleman say that, and I was like, okay, so you gotta have, you gotta have the wife do the paperwork. I think that was 700, and then a class that you pay for, and then you're like a credit card. I can pull you out and use you when I need you, kind of thing. Is that what I'm grasping on?
Look, the main thing is you sent a text message this morning. My team sent it over to me, and they said, "Hey, call this guy. He's got a question." Okay.
Yes, sir.
How hard was it to get a hold of me?
Piece of cake. I mean,
Okay.
like you said before,
Are
piece of
you a
cake.
client of mine?
No, sir. I've been definitely. I've just been. You called
Neil,
me,
I
and
said that
yes, sir.
facetiously. Okay. I
Yes,
know
sir.
you're not a client of mine. And
No,
so the
sir.
question becomes, if I'll
Oh,
pick up the phone and call you,
yes, sir.
and how much better do you think it is when you're somebody that's part of my program?
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say under the wing, as they say.
Yeah.
So,
So
and
I mean, look, I'm
so,
sitting here most days in my
yeah,
retirement wondering what the hell I'm going to do today or what phone calls I'm going to have.
Yes.
I get so excited when I get to talk to somebody about federal government construction. And you should hear it in my voice in the conversations that I have with other people. Like, this is what makes, if it's like the kid that knows the answer to every question. Every time the teacher asks a question, what does he do? He raises his hand. I know, pick me. Okay?
Yeah.
I know the answer to every question, and I know how to solve every single problem anybody could ever have on a federal contract. And so I'm sitting here going, pick me, call me.
Right.
I know.
Right. Yeah, which is so, instrumental in what you want to accomplish, if that's the path you want to take, for sure. And so I just, that was the one thing I heard, and I was like, okay. And, you talk to some shady people, and they're like, oh, there's always a catch. And I was like, yeah, there's always a catch. But the more I listen, the more there's a catch to getting rich.
Well, I'll just tell you this. I heard a phrase a long time ago, and here's the phrase.
Yeah.
Help people by actually helping them.
You too.
And when I heard that, help people by actually helping them, I thought, well, I'm going to do that. And so I started recording the calls and sticking them on there. And if it helps people, well, then I'm actually helping people,
That's right. Yeah, no, I that's what I was getting at. And it was like, it's not that easy to give paperwork $700. There's got to be more to it to get more. There's always a key. And I was like, somebody's got to know the key. And then once that gentleman had said that, I was like, oh, there is a key. There is a key. It's not the catch. It's the hook, line, and sinker. But damn, I wanted to stuff $5,000 in your mouth before you get it out, because I know the potentials and I see the potentials and I know what it would take. But yeah, so I've owned a motorcycle shop, a plumbing company, a skateboard shop company with the indoor skateboard park, which we also have bands play in. And then I got into this whole trailer thing, and now I pull these fiber optic trailers and custom trailers all over the United States for this gentleman. And that's what I do. And when you had talked to the one guy about, you could sell anything, you sell damn toilet paper to the U.S. government. I was like, man. So I'm yes, tentatively speaking, I'm on board with you. Like, you ain't got to tell me. I just need to know what the next steps are as far as moving forward with this.
Well, when we get off the phone, I'll send you a link, and if you want to invest, I'm here for you.
Yeah. I think it would be behoovious of me, just because I'm also, a salesman on top of that. But yes, very familiar with a lot of different things. So, but yes, if you would, I'm going to keep digging and learning. And my brother also is in Florida. He has his he has his contractor's license, and he's wanting to get into this government stuff too. So he's like, I got the gut. I said, maybe we on the same page, brother. So I'm talking it over with him now. So this is a family-oriented thing. This is going to be fantastic. And thank you for taking the time out. I don't want to keep you long, buddy.
All right, Neil, I'm here for you when you need me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Please send that.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.